हेलो स्टूडेंट, मैं सौरभ कोहली आपका स्वागत करता हूं अपने यूट्यूब चैनल में। आज हम चर्चा करने वाले हैं पुस्तकालय विज्ञान के उन महत्वपूर्ण प्रश्नों का जो कि हर एग्ज़ाम्स के लिए इम्पॉर्टेंट है, चाहे वो केवीएस हो, एनवीएस हो, DSSSB हो या राजस्थान का हो। लाइब्रेरियन एग्ज़ाम कोई भी हो, ये वीडियो सीरीज़ आपके लिए बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है। इस चैनल को लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें। और इस स्लाइड में मेरी एजुकेशन के बारे में है और मेरे चैनल के बारे में है, इसे भी ज़रूर देख लें ताकि आपको कौन इंस्ट्रक्टर पढ़ा रहे हैं। हेलो स्टूडेंट, मैं सौरभ कोहली आपका स्वागत करता हूं अपने यूट्यूब चैनल में। आज हम चर्चा करने वाले हैं लाइब्रेरी साइंस के चैप्टर इंफॉर्मेशन साइंस के MCQ क्वेश्चंस, जो कि हर लाइब्रेरियन और हर लाइब्रेरी एग्ज़ाम के लिए काफ़ी इम्पॉर्टेंट है, चाहे वो KVS का एग्ज़ाम हो, चाहे DSSSB, NVS, राजस्थान का कोई लाइब्रेरी का एग्ज़ाम हो या एक्सेट्रा। तो आपके लिए इंफॉर्मेशन साइंस में से काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं इसके क्वेश्चंस। उससे पहले आप इस चैनल को लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें। द फर्स्ट ट्रेनिंग स्कूल फॉर लाइब्रेरियंस वाज स्टार्टेड इन 1911 एट बड़ौदा बाय W.A. Borden. The library committee of the UGC 1957 was headed by S.R. Ranganathan. The founder of Special Library Association is John Cotton Dana. NISAT was based on the UNESCO mission report prepared by Peter Laser. A product of mental reflection and imagination is known as idea. The author of Communication Knowledge and the librarian is K.J. McGray. The information which may be drawn from oneself or through communication from others is known as empirical. Who has simplified the Shannon-Weaver model into source, message, channel, receiver? Barlow. The method used to carry out the message is channel. The author of the verbal model who says what in which channel to whom with what effect is Laswell. Source, message, transmitter and receiver are the components of communication model developed by Shannon-Weaver. Agriculture of paddy in Andhra Pradesh in an example of lamination. Psychology for librarians is an example of loose assemblage. Quadrant first in the spiral of scientific method consists of empirical phase. Quadrant 3 in the spiral of scientific method is from zenith to descendant. The totality of idea conserved by humans through civilization is known as knowledge. A quick and ready insight is known as institution. The mathematical theory of communication was developed by Claude Shannon. The physical medium through which the signal is transmitted to the receiver is known as channel. The transmission of receiver reaction to back to the sender is known as feedback. Anything that is added to the signal between its transmission and reception that is not intended by source is known as noise. The English school of information theory was developed by Colin Cherry. Norbert Wiener is regarded as the father and developer of the field of cybernetics. Multi-stage model of human information processing was developed by Charles Osgood. CAS and SDI are example of alerting services. A medium of communication that reaches a large number of people is popularly known as mass media. Photographs, charts, drawing, etc. are known as graphic media. A concise and accurate representation of the original document is known as precise. An organized series of access points which lead from information known to the user to additional previously unknown information is known as catalog. CD-ROM is an example of optical media. Ventura PageMaker are example of software. The person who coined the phrase unknown college is De Sola Price. The process of creating values through the creation of time, place and form utilities is known as marketing. A society in flows constitute most of its communication and control is known as information society. A research worker frequent need for specific piece of information such as data is known as everyday approach. A record of selected actions, events, and thought in a person's daily life to collect data about the user is known as dairy method. Questionnaire method is gathering information about the user is known as conventional method. The analysis of bibliographic references usually appended to research. Scientific communication is known as citation analysis. The Federal Library and Information Center USA is located within a Library of Congress. NISAT was put under the charge of Ministry of DSIR, who defined that documentation is a complex process involved in pinpointed, exhaustive, and expeditious service of nascent thought to specialist S.R. Ranganathan. The chairman of the Curriculum Development Committee in Library Science appointed by UGC in 1992 was P. N. Kola.